Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy Friday. I think it's Friday. All right, let's pull a few of these. This is Egyptian Visions. It is by Maruka X. We also have the King of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got going on. I've been a little bit not under the weather. I just had some issues, but so bear with me. I'm a little on the weakish tip. All right, Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got Witch Within, New Birth, Protection, and Risky Choice. All right, I don't know where to start. I'm going to start here, actually, with the future. It says here, risky choices. One will be heal. The other is toxic. Choice between good and evil. Danger, risk, and warning. So the thing that I'm getting here is the choice between good and evil. And I think it's popping a lot. There's a lot because I got protection. I got the Witch Within. There's just this energy here of good and evil. It is very plain to see, Pisces. I mean, not plain to see, but you're either good or you're either evil, Pisces. And there's no way about it. There's two sides, and I feel the two sides. One side is the right way. The other side is the evil way. I feel like, all right, let me keep breaking this down. This is in your energy. This is Witch Within. Connecting with your inner witch, amplifying your energy, manifestation and rituals. Obviously, Pisces, I don't believe you're a witch, but a lot of times people tend to think that you are because you have an ability to manifest realities that you want. You seem to always kind of get out of sticky situations. Sometimes you say things and then they happen. Or sometimes people just like to judge you for the things that you do, such as, let's say, tarot and watching tarot, whatever it is, Pisces. So they assume that you're like some sorcerer. But they also thought Jesus was a sorcerer. Remember that. They also thought he was evil as well, too. So this is where I'm kind of seeing something. Like, there is two sides. And I feel like there's maybe a group of people or a person that needs to make a decision on what side is good, is the right way, and what side is the wrong way. And I feel like there is some confusion because, like Jesus, sometimes, Pisces, you get clumped into the energy of maybe you're not good, and it is what it is. People are just like that. And here's another thing. We got protection here. This is in your past energy, right? Regeneration, royal power, health protection, protected from evil forces. That's the double evil. I didn't read it, but I picked it up. But I'm telling you, there's something here about good and evil. And this is in your past. So I feel like people, they see something special about you. Maybe there was some miracle that was like health-wise done in your life. Maybe you survived things that you weren't supposed to survive. And I know you know this, Pisces. I know you did. I've seen it in your reading a few times where you even look back at the things that you've been through and you say to yourself, how did I survive that? it's no other way than I had some higher force, some bigger force in my life that was giving me this protection, because there's no way you could have went through so many things. For some of you, it's so many things. I've felt them, I've seen them. And I know you think this for yourself, but guess what? You're not the only one. There's someone else or somebody or a few other people that also see this in your life. They see that little old you has been able to, beat the odds in situations, come out of things looking like $1,000,000, Pisces. And that health protection is what I'm feeling with the most. It's yeah, you shouldn't be here. And people sometimes want to downplay it, or they want to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal, but that's because they're very jealous and envious of the protection that you have over your life. Now, I got this new birth here. This is in the current energy. It says creation and metamorphosis, birthing something new, come into being. Like, there's two sides, and I'm going to explain this to you. Like, you're either on the side of co-creating something wonderful in your life, or in this metamorphosis, or you're in the side of, you're going to pick the wrong person or the wrong side, and you're going to go down a very bad place, and that's what I'm feeling. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody in your life. Be careful. Their choice, not you, I'm talking to them. Their choice is very critical at this time, because if they don't understand a good person when they see one, and they always try to make this person out to be, evil or whatever, that keeps seeing the word evil. And no, they didn't survive. I know they don't have protection. That's not what that is. This is this. It's like sometimes, I've heard this before, and I'm going to say this, Pisces. It's like sometimes what the devil tries to do is pretend that the good person is actually the bad person. And people fall for it. And I can see how they fall for it. My love, you make it very easy. You make it easy. Like, we're smarter than that. We have empathy. We feel things. We understand when a person has a good heart, when they're genuine, when they're sincere, when they're not harming nobody. We know these things. Others do not. They may take a look at, I don't know, you're doing a ritual, a rain dance. Maybe you're, moon bathing. Maybe you're cleansing, maybe you're saging. I don't know. People have weird ideas with things sometimes. And then they think that, you might be of some, okay, well, that's it. That makes, Pisces not a good person. It makes them evil. But remember, in the Bible, they burned sage, they burned frankincense, they burned myrrh. They did the same things in the Bible. So I'm not saying this is a Bible thing, but this is definitely like a good and evil thing is what I'm getting here. I got this King of Swords and the Hanged Man. You know what I instantly felt? Like, there's someone that cannot lie when they're around you. They have to tell the truth when they're around you. Eight of Cups. I think there's a person in your life, let me try to say this right. You kind of beat them. Every single time that they try to lie or say or be kind of clever, they notice that you don't fall for it. That's another reason why they think that something's going on with you. Maybe what is Pisces doing? Who is Pisces, and why is Pisces like this? We don't know. We don't know, Pisces. But I'll tell you this. I know you, and I've been doing your readings for a while, and I know you're good people. I know there is a thing as dark Pisces. Let's be honest with ourselves. There is a dark Pisces. But I know a lot of you have grown out of that or are maturing from that. Dark Pisces is just that person that has been through a lot, and sometimes they use their powers for evil. They use their abilities for evil, but they learn. They learn that's not the way. And not everyone goes through a dark Pisces phase, but what do? They can create havoc. They have thoughts and implant things in people's minds, and they can work telepathy. They use their stuff for to create they kind of force it. It's a little bit different, but we're not going to go too deep into dark Pisces because I'm not feeling that here. I do feel where people, do see you like that at times. But anyway, I feel like somebody has to keep going back to the drawing board, meaning Every single time they approach you and they try to comment, they try to talk to you, and they try to outmaneuver you, they notice that they can't. Like their lies kind of fall apart, or their manipulations, whatever this is, it kind of falls apart. And you know what's crazy? I also feel like you find things, like a different perspective in the things that they're saying. What does that mean? Like you you call them out in a lie. Like, if that's true, then why this? And it's like they have no other choice but to like, all right, you were right. Let me just move on from this. Very powerful energy, Pisces. And I want to go deeper because I want to see what is going on. Actually, I'm starting with the future because I do want to see this risky choice, because I clearly felt you can go for the good or you can go for the evil. Be very wise on this decision. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your person. Clearly, there's good. And there's clearly an evil side. But let's see. Spirit, tell me more about this risky choice. King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. You got double King of Swords. Some of you may have multiple, not King of Swords, King of double Kings. Some of you may have multiple suitors, like two people that do want to maybe go out with you, or this could be in the future as well. Don't be surprised. I feel you guys. Like, no, nobody wants, yes, they do. Stop it. Look how beautiful you are. You get a lot of attention. You know you do. You know you do. So, yes, I do feel like there is two people that you may talk to at the same time. I don't know if you want that or not, but I do see it here. You may go from like a real big dry spell to like wow, I got a social life now. Like I got people hitting me up. Like that's the feeling that I'm getting. But let me see here with this King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, risky choice. So there's somebody here that may make a decision based off of finances. To me, this looks like a financial, it doesn't just have to be financial, but it's a decision that it looks promising. It gets them some type of quick stability, and then all of a sudden it kind of falls apart. It was almost like an illusion, like it wasn't real. It wasn't real. And that's what I'm feeling here. So somebody needs to be very careful, because you know what it feels like? Okay, let me try. It's like someone likes what another person is saying. Oh yeah, I love what you're saying. You know what? I feel it. I feel it. It's good. And then I'm going to go to that side, and they realize just how bamboozled they were. You know what this coming up to my mind? It's like cults. I don't know why I've been getting cults a lot in your readings. You ever seen some type of cults, and they're a group of people and they go in it for good intentions, you know? So a lot of times it's religious, but they go in for good intentions to improve themselves, to better themselves. And then next thing you know, they start seeing that, the person was abusing another person, or assaulting, essaying another person, or and this is what I'm feeling in this energy, Pisces. Yeah. So, but at first it looked like they were the good. Okay, yes, we're doing something good. We're doing improvements, and, and then it's like they want your money. Like, you got to pay us this much money. You got to give up your home. You got to give up all your stuff in order to be here in this cult or in this group. That's what it feels. It feels a little bit mind control-ish as well too. Like, people don't have like a voice in there. Like, I don't know why, but I feel them. It's like they just don't have a voice in there. You know what's coming to mind, Pisces? There's this show on, it just came on Max, and I've been watching it with my boyfriend. It's The Evil Within. Oh no, The Evil Lives There. And it's crazy that this came out. We were just watching it off and on this week. So it's about evil lives there, here, I don't remember. But there was this person, it's a series, and basically it's about people that you never realize just how evil a person you're living with is until things really go wrong, right? And the one thing these people had in common that I noticed was that they always made excuses. I mean, the person literally told their wife one day, like, unalived a person. And the wife didn't believe it. He wouldn't do that. No. And it's like, what the? He told you, and he's creepy. Look at him. Look at the way he's saying it. Or they noticed that they had some weird behaviors where they were missing for hours and they didn't really think anything of it, or weird objects would just appear in their house, and where are these things coming from, So anyway, the point of it is that sometimes you go into a situation thinking that this is a good person, but then next thing you know, it turns into a nightmare. You really didn't know this person at all. So I do feel that energy here, like there's somebody here that's going to make a very risky situation or choice, and it feels like an indoctrination. What's an indoctrination? Like you are it's more like born into it, but it feels more like they're taking you, like this, like if you don't get out of that, you will be taken. So this is a serious warning for your person. Whoever your person is, I feel that they need to make a good decision on what evil and what good really is, or what it really looks like. They need to stop looking at the glamorous side of things, or the side of, oh, it looks good, or where they're saying all the right things, and stop judging you based on maybe your appearance or something that happened, or God knows, Pisces. But I don't know. That's a clear warning, and I might have to put that in the title, but we'll see. Let's get into your witch within. Spirit, tell me more. The World card. The Three of Pentacles. So you guys have a powerful ability of summoning some form of protection. Now, I want to say, I didn't know you could do this. Hold on. I didn't know you can do this, but I'm feeling this. It's like I call on Almighty God. That's what I'm hearing. I call on Almighty God. Is that a prayer? I don't know. Like, I'm just hearing it. Like you're summoning, I know summoning may not be the right word, but I could see how it's coming out with the witch within. But I just feel like there's going to be a point, Pisces, where I know you talk to God. I know you talk to angels. I know you talk to ancestors, all these people. You have like this beautiful ability to talk to the other side, fairies, all these things, the birds, the trees, we do these things, Pisces. But there's this clear higher power here, and it feels like they're going to be working with you, like the universe. This is the world. This is the universe. We got the Three of Pentacles. This is cooperation. Like you're going to get the cooperation of the universe, like almost like you're calling on the higher powers to help you through this situation, to help you manifest something. I'm trying to say this right, but it's kind of hard. But let's see. Hold on. You have to be in a really good-hearted place to be able to summon higher powers, or there has to be some type of huge injustice that is going on in your life in order for you to be able to get on your knees and do this thing that you're doing, Pisces. So I think this is a pivotal moment, not just for another person, but also for you. And the reason for you is that I don't think you realize just how close you are with the universe and how much they do work with you. I know you've seen it, but one day or something, this could have happened for some of you, some huge moment is coming in your life where the line has to be drawn between good and evil. And you're going to summon the universe, the world, God, whatever it is for you, Pisces. Emotion. It's our emotions that help us to contact the other side. They feel us, Pisces. You can't just say the words. People that can just say the words, oh, hey, I just want this and da da da, that's not gonna work for them. There's pain, there's love, there's joy, there's empathy in our words, in our prayers. And that's what makes things move the way that they move, Pisces. All right, let's get into this new birth. There's realism in there. There's death, Pisces, and the star. We got 2 major arcanas. This is a reading, Pisces. This is a reading for you. And I'm like on my weaker tip. It's stomach issues. A lot of stomach issues I've been having. But hold on. Let me focus. So yeah, so we got double kind of like rebirth, but here's the thing. The rebirth is, this death card is right there with the star card. The star card is miracles, miracle healing. I'm feeling a few things. One, I think some of you are going to heal someone close to you. This could be, I did feel it in yourself, like health protection, but I'm also feeling how you're going to do almost something very impossible with another person. Now, take this with a grain of salt. I don't know. I'm not saying that you guys are going to heal someone, like somebody that can't walk and then make them walk. You know, I'm not saying that, but I am saying like there's something that, how do you say this? Something that people really did see as it could never happen. And it's like making the impossible happen. And that's the most I can say, because I'm honestly not trying to limit your abilities with God. Like, I don't even know. Like, there could be something out of this world that happens. You know, I do see the energy of people seeing miracles around your life. And I feel like that's going to either make people think that you're good or a witch or, you know, whatever. I don't know. But either way, people are going to see a lot of miracles in your life. It may be coming in the form of a job with the star card. Some of you may become famous. This could be internet famous. This could be on stage. It doesn't really matter. Somebody may feel like you have the ability to make them famous. Or somebody may want to stop going to the evil side and come to your side because they feel like there's some type of prosperous situation that you can help them with. Yes, it does feel a little userish, but I am getting that. Let's do one more. Come into being. 7 of Pentacles. I feel this energy of you being very satisfied, or somebody being very satisfied where they are. It's almost like where they were before, they were not satisfied, and then when they come over to your side, they feel like they actually put in a good day's work, or they're working on something that is worthy, as opposed to making somebody else bank account big, their bank account big, or helping someone that had some ulterior selfish motives, like that cult feeling that I was getting. So over here, it kind of feels like this was a good investment. Like I put my energy, my time, and my finances into something that was a good investment. All right, let's get into this protection. Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. Pisces, I'm going to tell you, like, I do feel a lot of energies of people being extremely wanting to be around you, to touch you, to offer you something. I do believe that they want it in exchange for something else. It could be sexual in nature. I don't know. It is a lot of wands. Wands typically mean fire and passion and desire, and sometimes a private part, Pisces. But I do feel like it's a relentless energy, and I see why you need this protection, or you needed this protection, because you had somebody that it's almost like they could not stop trying to be around you. And that's the other thing. Sometimes people see how a person just can't let you go, or how much they try for you, and then they think you did something to them, Pisces. I clearly see why someone or some people are on the fence about you. I can clearly see why. You just have the people mesmerized. That's what I'm getting. You're very mesmerizing. You have this like soft way about you, and don't get it twisted. You can go hard too, but you do have a soft, gentle strength. And sometimes people think they could walk all over it, but then they realize they can't. And they also get upset that others kind of are enchanted. That's the word. Like they get enchanted by you. And not just that, then they realize they like you. They want to sleep with you. They want to do more stuff with you. They want to give you things. You may be getting things, some type of offerings, some type of gifts. And it's again where people are wondering, like, are you, you know what I mean? What are you, who are you? What are you doing? So let me see. You know, you also build in a lot of silence, Pisces. You've also been able to, what's the word? Like redo your life like several times. They weren't expecting this new life of yours. They weren't expecting this. They didn't see this coming. It's a big shock. They actually like stay watching, like onlookers, like, you know, who is this person that I thought I knew, and now I'm watching them and I see them as somebody completely different now. It's almost like you've been able to manifest money, love, or whatever, like out of thin air. It looks that way to certain people. All right, what is the advice here? Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, a lot of swords, Pisces. Swords to me mean like mental games and just being in your mind a lot, you know, and I saw that here where people do try to play with you, but you shut it down real quickly. You mentally shut it down too. Like your mental game is getting very strong. I don't know if you're taking something like a supplement or whatever this is, but your mental game is very clear and strong, and it's not taking any ish. And you know, people think they can outsmart you, and they're not outsmarting you. They're not outsmarting you. All right, let's see. Advice. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Let me do one more because I think I see this, but I want to be sure of what I'm seeing. The Hermit. Somebody's gonna offer you some form of, it could be an apology, some type of gift. They're trying to find some way to kind of heal this situation, kind of rectify it. They're gonna come out like very wiser out of this, like it's not an actual cult, but it just feels like that, and they're going to come out a lot wiser from it. Some of them may get a visitor. A lot of times the Hermit to me is a spirit guide. It can be an angel, it could be God himself, I don't know, but it's almost like they feel bad, like their head is down, like they feel kind of bad, like now I have this knowledge, I'm kind of been silenced and hermited in some way, like left kind of alone. And now I understand. I grew wiser through experience, or somebody that needed to experience for themselves what evil really looked like in order for them to kind of be more humbled and go into the direction of being apologetic for the things that they've done. They're going to search for healing for you. Now, I don't know how that's advice, Pisces. It's more like something that is coming up for you. Like, what does Pisces do in this situation? Even though you have free will, but let's see. Two of Cups. I know some of you are going to see like, nope, you picked the wrong side. It's over. It's done with. You know, you clearly, you tried to hurt me in the process. I had to summon God, you know, and higher forces in order to combat what you were trying to do to me. Like I feel this here, Pisces. And I know you. I know you. You don't take those things lightly, you know. And but there's somebody here, if they come on their hands and knees, and I did feel knees a lot, of like there's knees energy, and I feel like somebody really wants to get to know you and kind of study this other side of life through a deep communication. I'm not saying you got to marry this person. I'm not saying that you got to invite them into your home, but there is at least some type of conversation here that they need to be heard. That needs to be heard by you for some reason. Maybe there's something that you're going to get out of this situation that'll bring you final closure, Pisces. So I know a lot of you tend to be like, no, you pick the other side, get out of my face. But there comes a point where, and if you feel it, you'll feel it. You are powerful, Pisces. You'll know when someone is genuinely sorry, and when you'll know when they're just sorry they got caught, and sorry that something else didn't work out, or sorry that they got, you know, karma or whatever this is. You'll know. And you'll have that conversation, and you're going to get something that you needed from it. I don't know what it is. All right, let's do career and money. What deck? All right, let's do it with the career and money deck. Let's see. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow when this person gets, I was going to say bit by the snake. That's what I was going to say, bit by a snake. I'm not saying that, but there is going to come a time. Spirit, tell me more. Spending, loan denied, and overtime, selling. I feel this person, listen, I'm staying with this person because this is the majority of energy that I've been feeling. There's this person that's going to have to kind of get themselves out of a hole. It's like a spending, like they had to spend so much money on this cult. Didn't I say that? It's not just a cult, but whatever this is, they had to put a lot of money out. They may have had to take loans out. And then they finally couldn't take any more, or something else happened, or they just keep getting denied. Like there's doors closing for them. They may be working a second, third, fourth jobs. And thank you, train. And they're going to see themselves like never, like, I don't know. I just feel them like in this energy of they definitely didn't pick the right decision, because that's what the devil does. That's what evil does. Evil makes you constantly feel like you need more, or you need to spend on things that you don't need to spend on. They're selling here. Somebody needs to sell their stuff. There's someone here that is selling their stuff, Pisces. Like I know I felt that, right? I literally said where something is like going to be overspent over here. Like they're just spending money, and they're going to realize that there is no money here. Tell me something about Pisces. Toxic work environment. Sale. And vacation. All right. So you're smart. You do have a situation where at work you may not feel like you fit in, or there might be people that are gossiping or whatever they do. But I don't think you're minding it too much. I do feel, Pisces, where you might be taking a trip, a vacation, road trip, whatever this is, but it's coming up soon. You were being very smart about how you spend your money. You're looking for the sales. You're waiting for the appropriate time. I could feel you. You're doing a good job at watching how much you spend. Like you're not spending full price on things like you used to, and that's fine. There was something that I heard about spending money on vacations. Don't ever feel bad about it, because it's experiences, and I am feeling it here again. I also see new assets coming up for you, meaning you're going to have a new home, a new car. It's going to take some work. I'm not saying it's easy. You may have to really look evaluate the situation, find that sale in some way, like find the sale, but you're not letting this situation overtake your life. Like, you're still like going out there and doing things. You're dancing in the rain, basically, Pisces, is the feeling. All right, let's close this off with some Oshos. You're dancing in the rain. Some of you may not have gotten the raise that you deserve because there's somebody that is talking negatively about you at work. It could have been about a vacation. It's very specific for some of you. But maybe on how long you were off of work, or you took off from work, something like that. Just jealousy, people trying to hate, people trying to outshine others, Pisces. That's what they do. All right, Spirit, tell me more. Projection, playfulness, and going with the flow and abundance. I'm reading them reverse though. So there's somebody that is projecting or was trying to project onto you some type of feelings or emotions that they were really having. If you really listen to people, they will tell on themselves. So when you feel like somebody is saying something about you, for example, maybe you're a witch, or maybe there's something wrong with you, or maybe you're not a good person. It's like, are you afraid that maybe you're evil, or you're on the wrong side, or you feel those things about yourself? You know, it's like you're giving it right back to them. Like, you're not letting somebody project onto you. You know, you're seeing it for what it is. These words that this person is saying is really what they feel about themselves. For example, they may feel like, oh, okay, you might be overweight. Do you feel like you're overweight? Do you have a problem with your weight? You know, like those types of feelings. Do you have an issue with people that might have a little bit of overweightness or whatever this is? I do have this energy of playfulness here, Pisces. Like, you're walking a fine line between how you talk to this person, how you not talk to this person. If you're full Pisces, then it comes off very direct, and people will clutch their invisible pearls from being hurt. So be very careful, mindful. Read the room, Pisces. Read the room, because I can feel the room. And sometimes you may be extremely direct, and the way somebody takes a thing, they're not gonna. There's a way of saying things. I'm not seeing being passive aggressive. I don't believe in any of those things. But just enough to make a person understand what it is that you're trying to say sometimes is good enough. We got going with the flow. That was also in the reverse. Yeah, I just don't feel like you were letting somebody kind of project onto you. I think you shut somebody down, or you're about to shut somebody down that's trying to say this is who you are, and then you're going to be like, yeah, let's really look into that. Are you afraid of this? Is this really who you are? Are you telling me who you are? Maybe you feel that way about me because that's how you feel about yourself. That's what I'm getting there. I also have this abundance here in the reverse and the creator. See, we're ending it with the creator, Pisces. You saw that, right? I feel the good and the evil on this table. Like, I just feel like there's a choice that you're going to make that it could give okay, there's a choice on this table. Instant happiness, but it won't lead you to peace and a walk with God. And that's what I feel like this person is on the verge of making the worst, like a really bad decision. And I feel you here not falling for this abundance energy. Like, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. If you do this, I'll give you this. Because you can instantly feel where this is not good. Like, something is behind this gift or this thing, and you kind of reject it almost. I don't know exactly how that's going to come out, but you don't intake it in some way. But it definitely leaves you in a place with God and the universe where you're living peacefully and happy. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do feel, Pisces, you are calling on the higher ups, and you are receiving in this situation on how to move, on what to do next. You can only worry about your decisions, Everyone has free will and they can go where they want to go, but they need to make a wise choice on this. The important thing is you don't make that bad choice. Stand firm in what you know is good. And good could be anything for so many of you out there. Just stand firm in what you know is good. And let the evil do its thing. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.